All right, so I'm gonna do a quick walk around, try and go over most details on my 88 Toyota pickup. Let's go. All right, so here we go, and do a little walk around here. One of the last projects I did on this was the paint and body work. Tons and tons and tons of hours. Sanding, prepping the body. There's no dings, there's no scratches, there's no chips. And I painted it with a flat, basically a flat camo. So there's lots of little details that I've done. You wouldn't really know just looking at it. You really gotta kind of hear the story behind it. But here's my first MIG welds when I was 18 or 19. So I've had this truck about 18 years now. And I've done tons of projects on it. I have so much time into it. Couldn't even tell you all the hours I have into it, but try and go over a bunch of stuff. You can see it is flat bellied. Look at the frame rails here. A lot of clearance besides the gas tank. I may end up doing something about that. Relocate the gas tank. Previously I cut the gas tank down so I could fit the back seats, and I lost maybe 4 or 5 gallons of capacity, so I'm probably going to change that up, get back to stock. Check out the rear. So I try to make this bumper just super simple and clean. I may end up adding some more stuff to it, maybe like a little receiver. I want to add a little rack or something. But here we go. The rear axle is out of a Tacoma, first gen Tacoma. It's an E-locker. I did the Chevy Monte Carlo brakes on it. Just about every single part under here. Check out the back half of the frame here. So I did cut off the back of the frame. That's all been redone. Basically like right there is where I cut it off. Almost every single part on here I hand fabricated and made myself. There's hardly any parts. Maybe these side brackets right here are from Rough Stuff. So, but yeah, tons of work in here. Try to make everything kind of like my dream Toyota build. There's obviously now, a couple years later, there's tons of things I would have done differently and changed. But even like little details like this. Just made all this stuff. I even made these little bump cans. Probably put some hydro bumps in the front and the back just to make it ride a little bit better. But this truck hasn't been very many places since I finished the project, and a lot of people haven't seen it. So I'm glad that I'm finally making this video. I know more people on Instagram want to see it, see details. You can see I made bed mounts. So the bumper bolts on. Here's the outboarded shock mounts. Basically made these out of cardboard before I actually fabricated them. There's the anti-rut bar. So I notched the frame right there, you can see. And I added tons of bracing back here. And then here is the rear bed frame and cross members. So I made that section of the cross member bolt in so I can take it out, pull the exhaust out if I need to. Exhaust is like super tucked up in here just to get it fit nice. I can't see much of it, but there is a frame here in sheet metal that is attached and welded to the bed for the rear seat. And you can see the whole trans tunnel has been customized. Make room for everything. Actually, I'd like to change up this transfer case mount. It just adds more vibration. Kind of over it at this point. I may do something about that. But yeah, I still have an old front axle housing which I really want to swap out and get one that matches the Tacoma rear, or even actually go a little bit wider. It's really, if I start any more projects on this, that's going to be it. It's going to be doing that front axle. So here's the sliders. It's hard to tell, but looking up under here, you can't even really see it. I actually cut out part of the rocker panel and plated up inside there so that I gain that extra ground clearance. See right here. Normally where the tube's at would be the rocker panel, and then the rock slider would be even lower than that. So I tucked them up super high. Put a little kick out on it. Super low profile. Really don't hit them that much off-road. That's kind of how I wanted them. Yeah, it doesn't protect the door as much, but you just gotta be more careful. Tub the front here. Pretty much went back as far as I could. There's the body mount. Could have went back maybe a little bit more. There's that. Built some shock hoops. Moved the steering box way forward. I do wish I would have went to a flat pivot arm when I did this, but it clears, it works. See, I cut some of the body mount to make it fit. And this is an old front range bumper. Got a Warn winch in there. Front hydro assist on it with the PSC steering pump, power steering pump. Even that mount right there for the Ram, I made that, even though I could have just bought something. Alright, let's open this up. Here's inside. Get some little aluminum panels. I swapped out everything's got, and the dash has LEDs. It's my ham radio mount. It's nice and out of the way. Here's a little switch box I made right here. Nice and convenient. It's all the shifters. Back seat. It's actually a Jeep little bench seat. Fit nice back here. Camper shell. Go around the other side here. The doors, they're sound deadening just everywhere. I haven't done carpet, obviously. It's kind of one of the last projects. Get the carpet done and do some sort of headliner here. And I'd like to carpet a little bit more deadliner, sound deadener, and then do carpet up on top of the camper shell. The doors, super solid. I don't think anyone has a Toyota pickup that doors sound that solid when you close them. I love that. Pretty roomy. I really tried hard here to make the floor front to back about the same height. It basically just goes up. That's the original hump at the back of the cab, and then it's flat all the way across. And underneath there is all panels that can be removed. I can get to the gas tank, the pump, all that pretty easily. And actually the bed, if you look right here, the bed actually bolts to the truck. And under here you can't see it, but there's tons of fasteners. It all bolts together. And there's the seal. It does a pretty good job of keeping water out. And I'll let's see here. Open up the hood real quick. Here's under the hood. This is for my onboard air, inline lubricator for the stock AC pump. Works awesome, tons of air. Under the back of the bed, you can see the air tank I have back there. Fuse block, manifold for the onboard air. Got a little Doug Thorley header. Actually did 2 reservoirs here, welded together. It works. I wouldn't do it again, but it works. It's a little mount I made for it. And that's a T100 booster. Power steering setup. That's that. Still, when this is on the road, it's a little loud inside. I may end up getting some more roadworthy tires. I think I would actually drive the truck a lot more. Check out the back here. There's the back. I have back here, there is lots of more kill mat on all around the bed, and then I did some closed cell foam. Definitely help with the sound, but what it is, it's a camper shell. Noise comes in, road noise.
It's an old truck. Try to quiet it down as much as I could. And yeah. All right. That's about it. Thanks for watching.